Thanks for joining us here as we continue Nanaki's spirit quest into the depths of Moria. Look at this freaking place, it's crazy. It's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, we're in the Cave of the Gi. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Yeah. Last time, we didn't make a whole lot of progress in, stuff happening, I suppose. We kept adventuring in these caves. We got a little bit of backstory about what happened with these people, the Gi, this, supposedly evil tribe that attacked Cosmo Canyon. If I remember correctly, Nanaki's mother died fighting them, was that correct, I think? But we also learned about some sort of mystery warrior who came down here all alone to face off against the Gi to stop their invasion. I don't actually remember what happened to Nanaki's mom. I might have just made that fact up. And also the mysterious, other lion dog creature person that appeared to be in those photos. No one's even acknowledged who that is. So, whoever Nanaki's contemporary is, I think they're kind of baiting us big FF fans. Ooh, look at this little lore we're implying. But, yeah. The Gi themselves are still restless in these caves. Their ghosts have been animating and attacking us. They've also been wishing for restitution, and it's like the game is making an effort to make these Gi not seem an entirely two-dimensional malicious force. We'll see how far that all goes, but for now, we've got another gate we need to pass here. Alright, that'll do that. We didn't need to peg that on anything. Good. I think we just need to climb these. I see. I thought this was going to be a big puzzle last time. Actually looks like it's very straightforward. Okay, fine. Now, folks, to let you guys know a little behind the scenes on how far ahead these episodes are filmed and give a timeline, I suppose, a little bit of how the bread is buttered on the show. I will let you know that this is the first episode recorded since Final Fantasy VII Revelation was announced. Summer Games Fest literally happened a couple days ago from the time of my recording, so I'm still riding that high, very excited. Obviously, I'm pretty pumped for that. I'm pumped that it's getting an immediate cross-platform release, which means I will get to record it already in spring 27. For those who haven't heard, I am nowadays the happy owner of an actual PlayStation 5. So, if FF7 Revelation had been exclusive to the PS5, like timed exclusivity, like the first two parts were, I would have technically still been able to join the fun right away, but obviously I'm committed to recording for you guys, and I do not have the technical know-how nor the equipment to record from a console, so I would have still had to wait for the PC version to come out, and thankfully I'm not gonna have to, so good on ya. Now, that trailer didn't have... It's hard for me to gauge, because I know the plot of FF7, it's hard for me to gauge just how much stuff was spoileroid from, because we haven't even beaten the second part, so I don't know how many spoilers there were in there, about the circumstances. I think only a couple of, explicit story spoilers. If I am correct about where the second part ends, then there's only a couple spoilers about, where it's going to go, explicitly in that, so I'm not sure. I would maybe still recommend if you are one of those people watching my series completely blind to FF7, or if you have only played the remake part so far, I don't know, maybe skip the trailer if you really I don't want any stuff revealed too early. I don't know. But I don't think it was super bad. However, there was an implicit spoiler there for specifically this remake project, and I will have to admit I'm a little bit bummed. Because, of course, this remake project, while it's been rather faithful to the overall plotline of FF7, the original, the excitement has always been there of like, what are they going to change, and are big story beats going to change? And the whole Whisper changing your fate, like, stuff was subtext for like, maybe events can be changed really hard in, this remake project. However, while they didn't highlight one of the more famous plot moments of the original FF7, which we have not yet encountered, and which I am, hey, thanks for jumping in again, Barrett. And I am waiting to see how that's going to go down. Unfortunately, I was able to pay attention to the, to the trailer and notice an implicit clue about how the big moment in the second part is probably gonna go. Is it gonna go the same way as it did in the original? Is it gonna be changed? I happened to notice an implicit clue to that. I will admit I'm a little bit bummed, but I had to admit, like, I'm pretty sure folks who know FF7, you guys know what story beat I'm talking about, and I mean, if you've played this remake game and you're watching me just, like, stumble around for the first time, you already know, I guess, how it's gonna go down. Anyway, see, this is a very simple puzzle, we gotta do this. But for anyone who doesn't know, I'm sorry for being so obtuse and coy. The point is that there's probably going to be a big story moment in this second part, and unfortunately I'm pretty sure I know how it's going to go down, instead of, like, the bated breath to see, like, is it going to follow the events of the OG game, or are we gonna mix it up? I won't say any further, but, because I am pretty bummed that, like, I hate that I was paying enough attention to be like, oh, wait a second, you guys, But that's all I'll say about that. Sorry for this rambly intro here.
Sounds like
That's... Right, this mystery watcher guy. Okay, more excitement. I see. I could have just played this far last time and we would have been golden. But I wasn't sure. It's always like is there gonna be like a ton more content, or are we done? This time we are, Oh well. I'll make this episode be a little bit longer because I rambled so much there about my thoughts, but I had to share something about Revelation. You understand, of course. My little weird contriment there about, like, spoiling myself aside, it looks really good. I'm really hyped. I don't think I mentioned this, but I think that last part of FF7 is my favorite. I don't know, like, I don't know what people consider, what the general temperature is for what's people's favorite part of the original game. I think the Midgar chapter is beloved, and I get that. That's why the first chapter was that alone, the first part. Completely get that. But I think once shit hits the fan in the final third of the game, that's, like, really interesting and really crazy, and, like, it feels like the action does not let up in the game. Even though there are absolutely, like, really, like, introspective moments mixed in and chances to, like, meditate on our characters. But it's a beautiful, beautiful, like, now it's time to ramp up and end the game, and whoa. So, like, I'm really, really excited to see how that will be realized in this project. There we go. Right, yeah, okay, cool. Well, time for the final trial, I guess, given the checkpoint we just got there. No sweat, everybody. Oh dear. My old brain is again like... Well, let's see. I'm hoping a giant face appears, because that's like a really creepy thing in the OG game.
their ire manifests once more.
What is it? I thought the Gi were supposed to. What happened to like? Oh boy!
Talk about an axe to grind.
The Gi Natak. Dude, this guy's design looks amazing in the remake project. Presumably, this is the chieftain of the Gi tribe. I assume. Oh my goodness, this guy's. I haven't even landed a hit on this dude, I don't think. There we go. So it can be hit by red. Guy being in the air like that makes it a little tricky to land hits. Can we learn something about this guy? Yeah, there's like this inexplicable face in the wall that makes like this really freaky face when you, like, really freaky expression when you encounter the Gi Natak in the PlayStation game. I was hoping some kind of reference for that. Instead, we jumped straight into this monstrosity. Sure, why not? I'm glad, though. This looks really faithful to the original design, which is a great boss monster design. I love this spooky guy. Anyway, the leader of the Gi, a people who were driven to extinction and cursed to roam as spirits, rejected by the life stream. Oh, okay. Cool. Some kind of explanation for why they haven't returned to the life stream. Now that I think about it, it's weird in the original game that we get that hype explanation about the Circle of Life in Bugenhagen's laboratory, and then you immediately bump into a cave full of ghosts that haven't, like, passed on, so I guess I like that this game kind of called it out. So he and his clan have been sealed in an underground cave, left to fan the flames of their hatred and the red miasma that envelops them. Inflicting enough damage will pressure him. A curse will activate when the soul flames possess a statue. There's a couple different curses, half HP, half MP, deplete ATB, and shrink battlefield. All of those sound awful except the last one sounds manageable. Staggering Gi Natak will undo the curse. Doom will inflict instant death after a certain amount of time, a death sentence, if you will. Alright, so we just put pressure on the guy by fighting him, and we gotta stagger him to remove curses. Alright. I'd say good luck. Ow! My goodness, those must be them. Those weren't the curse phase. Ah! This is like the man crab. Okay, cool, yeah, Barret, why don't you draw some fire there for a second? Let's, yeah, have Barret help out a little bit here. Ah! Glad I dodged that last one there. Yeah! Oh no! I got command grab. Not good. Okay, nice! Got that lucky pressure to break that grip right there. Needed that there.
It's all good.
Oop! Tried to block there. Apparently, didn't have time to do that. I see. I would have needed to do that a couple times there. Ah! Too like. Alright. Can we do a synergy ability? We can. Overfang! Gotcha! Sick. Let's drop a Mist Mega Potion. Oopsie daisy. Never mind. Wasted that. Did I have auto cast on? Ah! Oh my god, that's got a little vortex effect on it. Well, that's not good. Anyway, you're staggered, baby. Perfect time to get that. Ooh, what is Howling Moon? I don't remember that. We've seen that before. How appropriate. Yeah! To unlock Red's level 2 move here. Maybe I didn't need it because Barret didn't have that much damage on him. Should have just gone on combat mode. I believe it's now time for them cursed flames. Oh my god. Oh, good Givens. Hilarious skull vibes. Oh, they don't have a ton of health, do they? Okay, that's kind of fun. So these guys have a kind of boring design in the PlayStation game. They just are big floating flames. They have a really weird possession mechanic, which sounds like they're trying to emulate in this one. We'll see how well it happens. Ooh, there's a red one over there for some reason. Oh, I wonder if that's like... Do we summon somebody? Man, because I really like doing this fight without doing a summon. Alright, let's do this, though. Oh, Barrett's a little busy. Possession? Okay, not good. Alright, well, the flames are now active. Execration of the Gi! They got 2 possessions off, unfortunately.
There must be a way to stop them.
Great. Now, can we now do this? This will actually help with our ATB sitch. Ow!
Keep it together. Gotta see this through.
Well, that wasn't very good at all. I should have just... I should have just blocked. I keep trying to go for these cool dodges. Oh, this one's this one. Yeah. Ah. Okay, not too bad. Whoop. Alright. Nah, not much use out of those. Ah, man, that really is point blank. That's unfortunate. Oh, no! This sucks. No tricks we can do now to, like, really quickly break him loose. Okay, there we go. Kinda. Ow! Okay. This curse sitch is really breaking my back here. Alright, thankfully, I can give this guy a catastrophe. It's laser time! Oh! Damn it, I'm not sure we actually landed that on the Ginata, because now these guys are here. These darn soul flames. I'm not sure what this color indicates, so... Is that like the order we gotta beat them up in? Oh, anyway, the curse is over. Well, that's nice. Okay, possession! Damn it. We only got one possession, I'll be happy. Got him! Nice. There you are. Oh no, they still got 2 possessions off. Darn it, and still does like really awful ones. Hey, I dodged it, yeah. Yeah, I think we screwed up against the Ginata. I think we did not get the effect. Alright, you know what? Let's get a summon to help us out, I guess. There's only 2 of us here, so... Here you go, big guy. Oh, darn it! I'm not sure how I managed to dodge this so many times earlier. Aha! Well, that will put a guy down, I suppose. Damn it. Okay. Oh, this music got funky. Oh, that hellfire happened real quick. Is it because red fell? That's kind of wacky. Fire worked okay on this guy, right? It certainly did seem to work okay. Oh wait, there we go. Interrupt Soul Brain, baby. Oh boy, they did warn about this one next. I do believe they are able to cast Death Sentence in the original game. Yes, the either Gi Natak or its soul flames. And apparently there's no avoiding this one this time, so we just gotta go in. Can we cinch this before the timer goes out? We got a lot of seconds, and this guy is pretty down on his ropes as well. Oh, I think we caught him! Whew, alright.
Form evanescent, rancor everlasting.
Could have been a bigger mess, so I'm pretty happy.
Well done. You've become quite the formidable fighter.
Sure have.
Ah, you little
does this mean I
scamp.
passed the test?
I'm afraid that decision is not mine alone to make. Let us consult with one more qualified.
Okay. I suppose at this point it's maybe a little late for me to mention that in the original PlayStation game, because the Gi Natak is also a undead, like the regular Gi, you can fast kill him by just throwing a Phoenix down at him. It does 9,999 damage. He's only got 6,000 health, so he insta-vaporizes if you do that. But I've never done that. More fun to just fight the guy. You know, same here. Went weirdly okay, that fight, like I said, so guess I'll just take that win then, yeah. Too bad I couldn't handle the soul flames super well, though. That was unfortunate. Whoa! My goodness!
The Watcher of the Veil fought valiantly and offered up his life in defense of our home. As you see, he still watches over us to this very day.
Wait. Is that... Seto? My father? No, there's no way.
The poisoned arrows of the Gi transformed his body into stone, and there he has stood ever since, his watch eternal, our savior.
What about my mom? Did she know what had happened to him?
Oh. Why, of course she did. It was, after all, she and Seto who asked me to seal off the cave.
But why? Why did she never tell me the truth?
Because she knew that if she did, you would attempt to seek your father out all by yourself. Your parents strove to keep our Veil safe. But there is one thing they fought even harder to protect. You, Nanaki, their son.
She was afraid because I was too small and weak.
Back then, perhaps, but not anymore. Heavens no. You've become a fine warrior in your own right. And that is precisely why I brought you here. But this is not where your journey is meant to end, my dear boy. You must leave the Veil once more.
But I'm a watcher now. I gotta protect our home like he did.
Listen to me, Nanaki. When I first heard your friend's emphatic warnings, I dismissed them outright. No more than the ravings of misguided youths.
Oh, great.
When you've lived as long
Where
as
did
I have,
everybody else? That ruined the scene.
you've seen it all. But no surprises remain. But I realize now how very foolish I have been. The eyes that I thought saw the world clearly have grown blind to new possibilities.
But
I would hate to impede your progress any further. I bid you leave, Nanaki. for, like me, you become inured to your own ignorance. With sharper eyes and keener ears, go forth and in my stead seek the great truths of our world. Look after him for me.
Don't worry. We will.
Okay, good guy Cloud there.
You failed this trial, my boy.
Ah!
Continue your training and try again. Are you up to the task, Nanaki?
Okay, this is just some...
You bet I am. After all.
That was just some, like, you know, technicality BS to allow him an excuse to go on his journey.
I am Nanaki, Watcher of Cosmo Canyon, and son of Seto, Protector of our Vale.
Oh, that's great! Barrett getting sentimental too. That's fantastic. Oh, what is this now?
Hearken unto me.
What the heck?
My name is Gi Natak.
Hey, that's the guy we just fought.
O brave and noble Seto, I beseech you once more, hear the urgent pleas of my people.
So this is now total original content territory. This guy does not come back after you beat the ghost.
My thanks, Seto. You are as magnanimous as ever.
Ugh.
The warrior Nanaki, and you, the Cetra. Come with me.
Alright, we're in kind of wacky territory now with... Okay, I guess...
Oh, an exciting turn of events indeed.
We'll back you up for 2,000.
Oh no, you too? Well, this just keeps getting wilder and wilder, this party.
No. This one's free.
Okay. I apologize for shutting up for that entire cutscene, like most of it, but this is a really hard-hitting moment in the OG game, so I just couldn't help but shut up and give it its gravitas. It's a... It's a well done scene. It's got incredible music in the OG game, so like, and they pretty much kept it great for this as well, so fantastic. The only thing I hate, even though I see the reason is that we have to go here, I really do think it spoiled the scene by having just Cloud stand there and then everybody's there. The remake guys were the ones who wanted to make this a more intimate adventure, where it's just Nanaki and his grandfather, and Barrett as the kind of unwilling confidant to some extent, but like learning to bond with Nanaki. So, like, then just having everybody here partake in that scene, which was like the culmination of this, kind of come on, ugh. Oh well. Oh well. I can live with that choice, but it certainly was like, come on.
Please look after Nanaki for us. Blessings of the planet be upon you all.
We will escort fellow Bugenhagen back home. Take care, friends.
The Gi Natak showing up there at the end as well is also a bit of a mood killer. Again, nothing like that happens in the original game. But, of course, I am curious to see where the scene is going to go from here. Oh, actually, hold on. What's our party right now? I don't remember what our party layout was a while ago. What are the parties right now? Yuffie and Tifa, Barret and Aerith, Nanaki and Kate. Yes, I did make up this mix-up. I guess we'll rock this party for a while now, still. I don't know, I kind of want to have still Nanaki and Barret together, but maybe we're kind of past that, I guess.
Within that pea's flesh is a tumult of emotion. See to it that Nanaki remains safe. Oh. Our world is filled with wonders. I bid you seek them out.
I'll do it, Gramps. Thanks for the vote. This is a fun little bit, like, Yuffie running ahead is kinda cute.
Taking this detour? Anyone? Because some of us are on a mission to secure the material we need to, save our homeland.
How can you talk like that in a place like this? I'm scared out of my wits here.
I don't know. This E-dude's too nice to freak me out.
He may act nice, but who knows what he's planning. Stay alert.
I don't think he was all that nice, even. Still. Oh, what is this now? He's some kind of ferryman of the dead? Because this looks like the live stream here. Mako all over the place, right?
The home of the Gi lies beyond.
Cool.
Now let us begin our journey.
Not so fast. What's in it for us? Unless it's materia, you can count me out.
How strange you should mention materia. My people are also in search of it.
What? Okay, no further.
All aboard!
No further negotiations. What the heck?
Would have stayed longer if I could, but I'll be back soon. I promise.
Okay, well, here we all are. Heading across the river Styx to places unbeknownst. And Sephiroth's involved too, so great.
I'm gonna hurl.
Maybe try swaying with the rocking of the boat?
I wanna move less, not more.
Didn't seem to mind when you jumped aboard.
Only because he mentioned materia.
Be quiet. The planet is listening.
Oh boy.
And what's wrong with that? Anything that reaches the planet's ears, in due time, reaches those of the Cetra. Unfortunately, the Cetra are not a tolerant people.
Excuse me, am I intolerant too? I'm Cetra.
Great question.
You are indeed one of them. By lineage alone.
The heck is that supposed to mean?
You know not of their history. That has been lost to time.
Their history?
Consider your ignorance a blessing. The Cetra's past is fraught with horror and sorrow.
So I'm a little unclear. I guess because he's a ghost, are we going to see the ghost of the Cetra? I did never consider that a possibility, but okay. Wow, this is
there I am, on the ground.
Story bit we have not returned to in a while.
Thinking, this is it. This is how it ends. Only, it isn't. Suddenly, the wind picks up out of nowhere. It tugs at me so hard, it feels like it's tearing my soul right out of my body.
Right, this was Sector 7 collapsing.
Next thing I know, I'm back in the orphanage. But nobody can tell me who found me or how I got there. It's a miracle.
Sounds like what happened to me. Whole freaking army unloading on my position.
Right, yes.
I'm feeling every single bullet.
Oh, whoa, that was...
But then, the wind starts blowing. 1 minute, I'm outnumbered. And the next, I'm alone.
None of it makes any sense.
That sounds like a quote from an OG fan.
Somehow managed to beat the odds and wake up here, alone. Why in the hell did fate pick me?
Can't think that way.
Can't not think that way. Their luck runs out, but mine doesn't. I'm the only one who gets a pass. And now that it's just me, what am I supposed to do? You know?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, so...
Hey, come with me.
Sure, but why?
I'll explain on the way.
So, it's still really hard to follow what this plot is of this Zack guy who now has encountered Biggs over there in this strange alternate world. It's also doubly hard since we really do only return to this every once in a while, but on the other hand, I'm glad it's not choking out the main storyline, so, you know, probably better this way. But so in our world, the main prime world of the remake FF7, the Whispers were trying to basically contain canon, but then these guys are from well, actually Biggs might just be our Biggs, while this Zack guy seems to be from a whole different situation, or maybe also... Right, like, maybe there's only two alternate realities, because it sounds like maybe somehow they got sucked into this world? Which, okay, yeah, actually, yeah, that would basically, like... Because it seems like Zack was supposed to die at some point, like, just, even for the not FF7 fans, you could probably tell. Zack was supposed to have an unsavory end at the hands of Shinra, but he got somehow saved, so he got plucked by the Whispers over here. Now, was that caused by us destroying the Whispers at the end of the first part? Or... I don't know. I think I didn't just roll along with this bizarre plot line here. Also, can I just say, more than the whole Whisper business in general frustrating old school fans, I feel like Biggs is the least favorite of the three Avalanche crew who died,
So,
who fans would want to see come back, right? So it feels like Square is really trolling
But hey, hope springs
fans,
eternal.
you know.
Right. If he does recover, you can bet your ass he'll act like it was nothing. Shrug it off and say he's been through 10 times that shit.
I shouldn't talk over talking about
the same
Cloud here.
Guy's desperate to prove himself. Not like he needs to. Everyone knows he's a bona fide badass. Hey, why don't you try picking up some work as a merc? A Zack of all trades.
What?
Because one's not enough.
Think about it.
A good date started right here.
Okay. Oh boy, people are having a real sad time in this world.
Get a load of this.
I mean, it is a very sad world. These vibes are terrible here.
Okay, let's see.
What was the goal of fate to drag
The destruction
them?
of Sector 7 was orchestrated by Shinra themselves. We can't let those murderers get away with it.
Okay.
People of Midgar, fight back against our corporate oppressors by joining Avalanche. Seek us out at the lot off Petal Lane. Wow, that's bold.
Yep.
These guys are setting a trap for themselves. Shinra will just roll in and round them all up.
Yeah, this...
Doubt public
yeah.
security will even bother going through the motions. Easier just to shoot and skip the paperwork.
Then anyone who goes is...
An idiot, I know.
I mean, it sounds like it could be a...
Idiots are what we need right now. Folks who'll risk it all.
It could be a honey trap from Shinra themselves.
Don't tell me you're going. The things I do for friends.
We gotta just go there and stop the Shinra guys. But yeah, it's like this is just me wildly speculating, but like Fate has pulled these heroes into this world to try and fix this world that's even worse, far gone than the regular FF7 world, maybe. But like, it seems also dire. This is very, very sad. Anyway, I was just saying, like, Jesse got a massive glow up in the first part, and I think I saw some speculation that when they show Biggs recovering at the end of the first part, you can apparently also see, like, was it Jesse's headband? No, that could just be Biggs' headband. I don't freaking know, but so people were really desperate to be like, hey, maybe Jesse's also alive. And then also, Wedge got such a hero moment that, like, I at least was like, God, Wedge is actually, like, a real mega hero. While Biggs is a fine guy, but did not get all that much hype in first chapter, so I feel like picking him to be the guy alive here, like...
Hey, you ever wondered about your purpose in life?
I feel like there's people upset by that. At least I'm...
From time to time. Or all the time.
Would never have guessed.
Didn't used to, but things changed. Went through a lot after I joined Shinra, like... a lot.
I bet. I ask because ever since I woke up, I've been wondering about what to do with all this time I've been given.
Like, I'm just like, oh man, this would have been neat being Jesse here as well. Ugh. But then I feel kind of bad, because, like, Biggs is a fine character.
You said before I ought to try picking up some work as a merc.
Yeah?
Cause one's not enough. So who's the one?
Cloud. He didn't tell you? Must not have wanted the competition.
When exactly did you meet Cloud?
The day before we hit Reactor 1. So, how long ago was that again? Weird. My internal clock's busted.
Yeah, mine too. What's that about anyway?
Good question.
Right, because if they are from the timeline that our heroes are in, like a plucked out, they're plucked out from different points in time, so their interactions with Cloud don't make sense, basically. Right? You know, so that's why they're all confused.
You know, I think I prefer being number 2 on the group. Suits me much better.
Huh?
Why don't we all go
Like, the guy who only has to worry about the how. Doesn't have to decide on the what.
A minor role?
Exactly. I'm no hero. So how come I was the one who got saved?
Cause someone needs you. You and your can-do attitude.
And who might that be?
You were the guy with Aerith, right?
Whoever brought you back, I guess?
I'm assuming there was someone.
She's the honeybee lady teacher still.
That's a good question.
Still doing that same double job in this universe as well.